Shalom. Foremost, I want to start out by giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushua, Ba'Shem Rakadash. Salutation to the elders and apostles of GMS groups and ones alike, teaching 100% truth. Shalom, Barakathum to them. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS groups and ones alike, teaching 100% truth. Shalom, Barakathum to them. And double homage and honors to the elders and apostles of GMS groups and ones alike, teaching 100% truth, so we can know this truth and knowledge that was passed down. And then foremost, Shalom Barakathum to them. And foremost, give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushua, Ba'Shem Rakadash. Tonight's lesson, I'm going to talk about verses relating to money. About money. This is 22:7. The rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is a servant to the lender. The rich rule over the poor. Remember, the poor are at the mercy of the rich. That relates to lack of financial freedom and pretty much being at the financial mercy of the rich. And the same as the borrower is a servant to the lender. That's lacking financial freedom. And pretty much you're at the mercy financially because they had the means and resources. You have to go to them. And that relates to being at their disposal financially. You know what I mean? In a matter of speaking, as an example, until a debt is paid. 22:16. He that oppresseth the poor to increase his riches, and he that giveth to the rich shall surely come to want. They're going to come to want because they got their riches by less than honorable means. They got it by vanity, by deceit, deception. So the consequence of them getting what they receive as far as their increase relating to riches monetarily is they're going to become they're going to become in poverty. They're going to be poor. They're going to lose it all. Let's go to what's next. Let's go to Proverbs 30:8. Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with the food convenient for me. So the real food and remnant relates to this truth and word, the spiritual food, man. So riches and nor poverty. The real treasures relates to this truth and knowledge, man. That's the food, man. That's spiritual food. So these other things are nothing but what it is, vanity. It means nothing. Let's go to Proverbs. Let's go to Proverbs 22:4. By humility and the fear of the Lord are riches, and honor and life. By humility is the beginning of building of wisdom and understanding. And the fear of the Lord regarding His truth. And His truth and His word is the true riches. Let's go to 23:4. This is Proverbs 23:4. Labor not to be. The last verse I read was Proverbs 22:4. Now this is on Proverbs 23:4. This is a chapter over. Labor not to be rich. Cease from thy own wisdom. So don't labor to be rich relates monetarily. You know what I mean? Riches are what they are. They're just temporary. You know, it's like the wind is here and it goes. You know what I mean? So it's temporary. You know what I mean? So, and beyond here, the money that you build up as your treasure is going to be useless. It's going to be futile. So labor not to be rich, and cease from thy own understanding. Thy own understanding relates to thy own wisdom and understanding, thinking pretty much that you know better. All right, let's continue on. So the point is, labor not to be rich, man. You know what I mean? Because it's futile. Ultimately, from the long run, it's futile, and it's not beneficial, especially beyond here. Let's go to Proverbs 18 and 11. A rich man's wealth is his strong city, and as a high wall in his own conceit. So a rich man's wealth is his strong city. You know, that's his stronghold. That's his strong tower, man. A false strong tower is a false sense of security, but that's his strong tower. Even as an idol and a god to a rich man. Just ask celebrities and ones who have money and power. You know what I mean? But like I said, it's not going to do anything for you. You know what I mean? Your riches in the end time is not going to do nothing for you in the day of the Lord's wrath. So your money's not going to be able to protect you. A rich man's wealth is a strong city, and his high wall is his own conceit. And that relates to a rich man's wealth, you know what I mean? I'm going to go to, let me see, 15 real quick. Actually, let me see. Just compliment that one. This is Proverbs 10 and 15. A rich man's wealth is a strong city. The destruction of the poor is his poverty. So him becoming poor would be his destruction and demise, losing everything. I will complement with the one I just read. Let's go back to we'll go to Ecclesiastes 5 and 10. Ecclesiastes 5 and 10. He that loveth silver shall not be satisfied with silver, nor he that loveth abundance with increase. This is all vanity. Relates to that money. You know what I mean? Because it's all vanity. Increasing, keep building and building. For what? You know what I mean? So it's all vanity. Let's go to Matthew's 6 and 21. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. And here's another one. Lay not up your treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, where thieves break through and steal. So these things are these things can be taken. You know, I mean, this is all temporary. All your money and stuff, all is temporary. You know, all these things are temporary. So, so don't build up where you're actually building up where pretty much you're not going to benefit from it. Someone else might capitalize and benefit off of it. You know. And the verse I read before, your treasure should be relating to this truth and knowledge. This is the true treasure. This should be the treasure you're building, relating to this truth and knowledge. Because with wisdom and knowledge, that's all you need. That's better than money itself. Let's go to 1 Timothy 6, 9, and 10. It's number 9. I'm going to start at number 9. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many fools hurtful lust, which drown men in destruction and perdition. Start with that one. Money sometimes is a distraction. It's a snare for some people, man. Especially if they don't know how to handle it or deal with it properly. Sometimes this money can be a snare to them. It can take them off their course. It can take them into places they don't want to go, man. So sometimes for some people, money is their destruction. Having money. Number 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some covet after, they have erred from the faith relating to the truth, and pierced them through with many sorrows. And many sorrows relates to sometimes this money being a snare to them. The temptation of they have to have it, as lead them to put them in certain circumstances or situations that are pretty much led them to be a snare to them. So that gave them many sorrows. The outcome has led many sorrows to them as a consequence. Because like I said, better to be rich and better to be rich in faith, man. You know what I mean? Than have the substance of money. You know what I mean? So for the poor are rich in faith. You know what I mean? So they rich in faith. So their treasures, riches is through spiritual through this truth and word, man. Because the real riches, like I said, the real treasures relating to this truth and knowledge, real treasures is relating to this word, man. This is better than gold and silver, man. Wisdom's better than gold and silver. Having that, you pretty much have everything if you have that. I want to go to see if I missed any verses. Ah, yes. Better is a little with the fear of the Lord than the great treasures and trouble therewith. So it's better to have little, even none, but fearing the Lord than have much treasure relating to monetary riches and have much trouble and sorrow. That was 15 and 16 of Proverbs. And I'll read this one. I might have read it, but I'll read it again. Wealth gotten by vanity shall be diminished, but he that gathereth labor shall increase. So wealth got by vanity, by deceitful and dishonorable means, you're going to lose it all. Because it wasn't honorable. I probably read this, but I'll read it again anyway. So, so you're going to lose it. You're going to lose that what you falsely labored. And relating to money itself, man, money is not evil itself. Money is a tool to ultimately use for its purpose. That's all it is. But when it's abused, or when it becomes where it's too excessive, or where it controls an individual, that's when it's problematic. Basically, when it controls you instead of you controlling it. Where you have to, I got to have it, or some other things where it becomes too excessive. It becomes over or out of moderation. Then becomes problematic. For money is what it's used for, especially in this world, you know, because like I said in the video, the true value of, you know, relates to wisdom and knowledge. You know what I mean? That's the true money here. When you have wisdom, that's pretty much money. But, you know, relating to dollar, from a dollar aspect, the true money is on gold and silver, man. You know what I mean? Not this paper greenback. Greenback is pretty much the dollar. You know what I mean? So this is all temporary, just like this pretty much society. And it can I'll get a verse real quick. This is Isaiah 40:8. The grass wither and the flowers faded, but the word of Yahweh shall stand forever. That grass withers, it fadeth. That grass would be like money. It withers, withers when it withers, it fades, it goes away. So that money's here and it goes away. The money could be here momentarily and it can be gone, just like that. So, just like you can be, you know what I mean, pretty much. But that being said, this is just a few verses relating to money. And because, you know, financially, economically, society's changing. And it's changing on a more decline, downward level. You know what I mean? So, things are changing, you know what I mean? And it's relating to prophecy. You know, things are changing monetarily. You know, the dollar and all that, with the dominance it used to be, and it's pretty much going down. You know what I mean? To where it's losing its value. It already lost its value. It lost its value a long time ago. But the point is, things are changing. Where society's changing, and the financial aspect is changing. And relating to prophecy, it's definitely changing. And that being said, I hope this helps someone, you know what I mean, in some way. The water for listening, whoever you listen, I hope it benefits in some way. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahshua, Ba'ashem Rakadash. Salutation to the elders and the apostle of GMS groups and ones alike, teaching 100% truth. Shalom, barakathon to them. And give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahshua, Ba'ashem Rakadash. The water shalom, thanks.